All right, so in this video, this is part two, right? I had an earlier video about why Facebook leads are not inherently junk, even though a lot of people think they are. And it's basically because of the methodology of generating that lead. And I'll link to that video also in this video. So just look in the comments for a link to that. But there's another topic to address on that. So aside from the methodology of generating the leads, there's also the psychology of the lead. Psychology of the lead means what state of mind, how did that lead come to be? Why did they fill this form out and all that stuff? So this is an important part of understanding Facebook lead generation too, for sure, and being successful with it and converting the leads. So what I would say is you have to understand the way Facebook's algorithm works. A lot of people don't, but if you want to, there's been a lot of good documentaries out there recently that really explain it. I drawn a blank as I filmed this on the names of those, but there's a couple of them that are really good. But either way, so a lead, basically what happens is they go and do something out in the world, right? Maybe they go to Zillow's website or realtor.com, or they talk out loud, or they go visit a realtor, or they apply for a mortgage, or there's a lot of things. They could do almost anything. And what happens is they instantly get pulled into what's called an audience in Facebook, right? And that's who we're targeting. We're targeting people who want to buy a home or get a mortgage, get a refinance, that type of stuff. So as soon as they do something, they go into that audience, and then we're showing ads to those people. What happens, especially on the buyer side, the home buyer side, is that a lot of times you're getting people that are very early in their journey, right? Maybe it's their first time looking at a home on realtor.com or something like that. And now all of a sudden they see our ad and they fill that out. So in many cases, they may have just been trying to get some idea about like, what's it like to buy a home? What are home prices like? What are mortgages like? What is this whole process like, especially if it's their first time buying a home? So you capturing these people early in the stage, and not everyone's like that. There's plenty of people that you'll capture that are like ready to go right now, but you do have a gamut, right? So most of our clients and students, we recommend they acquire at least 100 leads per month, so they have a conversion rate that makes sense for their investment. And so you will have plenty of people that are in 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and then a handful of people that are in that first 3 months after becoming a lead that will convert. All right. So as long as people understand that and you have that proper expectation going into this, this can be phenomenal, because if you're the first person to actually capture their information, first person to start working with them, there's a couple things, right? One is now you have somebody in your pipeline, even though they may be several months down the road, you have someone in your pipeline, but you can do that again and again and again every single day, so that you have a compounding interest effect that's growing your business, your pipeline, so that 6, 9, 12 months from now, which is where most of our clients see their biggest increase in business is 6+ months, then it can be phenomenal. The other piece is you have people that in most cases don't have a realtor with them yet. And so if you're a loan officer, or you can use this to do what I call agent stacking or deal trading. We have lots of videos on that to double your lead value, basically. So you get a lead that can be converted. You trade it with an agent, and they give you one back, right? So every time you have a lead that's convertible, it turns into a second deal, right? So that's really what that strategy is all about. But on top of it is just the fact that you surely have lots and lots of people in the pipeline. So as long as you have the right expectation that you're not going to get a lead today and every single one of them is going to like close in 30 days. That's not really a realistic expectation. So it is a little bit of a double-edged sword. It means, yes, you have a little bit longer timeline before you reap your rewards. But if you have the right perspective, and honestly, if you're a loan officer or a realtor, you should. I mean, you have your own business. This is a business strategy. And the best strategies in business are always long-term strategies. You can take my word for that, or just read a lot of business books. It's always the case. But that's really one of the things you have to consider when you're looking at potentially doing Facebook ads, is just understanding that it's not overnight success or immediate results. You may be able to immediately generate leads. We definitely can. I don't know about yourself, but as far as actually the day you generate the lead to the day you close, there is a little bit of a timeline if it's purchased. Now, if it's refi, we find a lot of times you can close those pretty quick, usually within 30 days. In fact, most refi leads, if they don't close, or at least app with you, or get into contract or something like that, they're probably not going to close with you, and that's just the nature of the beast with refi. Thanks.